Hi everyone, this is a video by WiseWorld. When we think about volcanic eruptions, the first thing that probably comes to mind is the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in Pompeii, Italy, during the year 79 AD. This being among one of the most well-known volcanic eruptions in human history, along with many others, buried the city under molten ash and rock until it was rediscovered in the year 1748 by a surveying engineer. During this video, we will be mentioning the Volcanic Explosivity Index, or VEI. This ranks eruptions from a scale of 1 to 8, with 1 being small scale and 8 being mega colossal. This scale is important as it will be a basis for the eruptions that will be covered today. When looking at some of the other huge historical eruptions that have occurred, we fast forward time to the early morning of May 20th, 1883, where the eruption of Krakatoa takes place on an island not far from mainland Indonesia. When it erupted, it measured a 6 on the VEI and its decibel range was about 172 decibels 100 miles from the source. It is also noted to be the loudest sound ever recorded in human history. For scale, an average lawnmower produces between 85 to 100 decibels, which means that the sound of the eruption of Krakatoa was almost twice the sound of this from 100 miles away. If we fast forward, however, to more recent history, we also have the eruption of Mount St. Helens in Washington State, USA on May 18, 1980. During its eruption, it left a scarred and scorched landscape as entire forests were toppled, nearly all plants and animals perished, as it caused 57 deaths along with a range of other disruptions to the surrounding area. Along with this, there has been a range of other eruptions around the globe since then, and it often poses the question just how dangerous is volcanic activity to human life. For this event, we go back 75,000 years ago to the site of present-day Lake Toba in Sumatra, Indonesia. When the Toba supervolcano exploded, it is said to have been an 8 on the VEI index and pumped so much ash into the atmosphere, as the true magnitude of this can be seen in the image above, that it caused a decade-long volcanic-induced winter and blocked out nearly all sunlight, which in turn caused global temperature levels to plummet by around minus 15 degrees Celsius. The effects of this were devastating, as it wiped out nearly all of early human civilization and caused an estimated 100,000 deaths as a result. It is claimed that the total global population during this time was just between 3,000 to 10,000 people. Those who survived during this time presumably did so by gathering what they could, along with other things like hiding in caves and staying warm. This would have been particularly hard on the early human population. However, despite all the odds, humanity persevered through those hard times. When comparing this alongside a similar eruption of the Tambora volcano in 1815 in Sumbawa, present-day Indonesia, we can see that the two aren't that different, as this eruption was a whopping 7 on the VEI index, as it caused 11,000 deaths and is said to be the largest recorded eruption in human history. Along with this, the year after, in 1816, was referred to as the year without a summer, as it plunged the earth into a year-long winter, which may have killed crops due to the cold temperature and caused famines worldwide. If we look at volcanoes in our modern world, however, we can see that not everything they present to us is necessarily negative or harmful. For example, looking at the island nation of Iceland in northwestern Europe, which has over 130 volcanoes alone, of which 32 are active, we can see that a whopping 66% of the whole country runs purely off of geothermal energy alone. Comparing that with 26% of the island's total electricity being generated from this also, we can observe that these volcanoes are doing quite a lot for power and heat generation for the population that lives here. Along with this, there are a range of natural different hot springs located around the country that are heated at about an average of 36 to 40 degrees Celsius. These are said to bring a range of health benefits, of which including improving sleep quality and boosting immunity. With all this being taken into account, however, volcanoes still can pose quite a threat to the populations that live beside them. But there is also a range of benefits to them, as we have seen also. So, this raises the question, what do you think about volcanoes? Do you think they can be beneficial or not? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, if you really enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, as there will be more videos like this and it really helps me out. And with that, I will look forward to seeing you for my next new video soon.